welcome to Whovian News. Yes, it is Whovian News. This is the TV show where I talk all things news in a Whovian manner. As you can probably tell by the playlist, this series is altered every so often, and it will change further. This might be it in this format, who knows? Every Whovian News is as different as the other, try and get the perfect TV format. Because obviously, I wanted to be able to put this onto the Doctor Who official YouTube channel as its own YouTube series, but made in the style of a TV show and all this. So hopefully one day that will happen. If anyone's watching from the BBC, please, basically just show me in a studio, give me a TV setup, and I'll produce it like a TV show with clips and bits and bobs because I'm on the official YouTube channel capacity. So it could work. So today we're talking about the brand new Whovian news. It might be slightly late on this, but it's that Graham Norton is making his first and only official appearance in the show. Previously on this channel, this TV show, I have spoken about the two incidents that made Graham Norton quite annoying to Doctor Who fans. For the first time in Rose, and then for I think it was the Angels Take Manhattan. I'm probably wrong on that one. With Matt Smith's story in that same wave. And so, he popped in to annoy people to talk about Somewhere on the Rainbow and the Graham Norton show. Now, this time he's on to talk about the song contest. No, not the Eurovision Song Contest, but the Interstellar Song Contest. So, what really annoys me, and this is only a minor gripe that quite annoys me, is when you look at, let's look at Eurovision briefly. So, when you watch Eurovision type material, like the film Eurovision Story of Fire Saga, which is supposed to be about Iceland. Why did they not get a local Iceland? Why did they not get the local Icelandic commentator? Because surely they shouldn't have needed Graham Norton, because Graham Norton is the UK commentator. Myth Warhurst, who is one of the hosts, well, the team captain on Spicks and Specks, the Australian version of Nevermind the Buzzcocks, she does the voiceover for Australia. So if they did the film, it's probably one of those where that cameo was easily cut out for international versions. They've got their own character, probably. So for the Interstellar Song Contest, I know that they've got Ryland down at the bottom to present, which must mean this could be an intergalactic version of Britain. But it still makes no sense to why you have Graham Norton doing the commentating on this. Luckily, this is sci-fi, so we can get away with Graham doing the voiceover. But even in Eurovision Story of Fire Saga, which is a Netflix original, even though it's based in Glasgow, the final contest that you see Graham Norton in, it still doesn't make sense why the Icelandic viewers what you do with Graham Norton's voice, unless in Iceland they have our UK commentary, not their own, which will seem slightly odd, but I think I'll have to run with it. And so, what I think that makes this more interesting, having Graham Norton on board, is that I don't know if he knows he interrupted Doctor Who twice. He probably does. He's probably been hounded with remembering that fact, but I think that I'm excited to see what energy he brings and how he sort of does it, because his style, it works really well on Eurovision. Worked 5% well on Eurovision Story of Fire Saga because it was a really brief cameo and it really felt staged. It had to, because it was trying to convey a point really quickly. So I hope that the way they filmed this was they got real acts on, dressed them up as aliens, didn't let Graham see him until the final, or a semi-final, or gave him the normal things, to make it as natural as possible. I hope that's how it works. I hope they made him feel natural so he can act natural, because he's an actor. because he did Father Ted. He was in Father Ted. He did really well in that. So he has the acting chops, and we know that. But what we need to know, and what I want to know, is does he have the ability of doing a Eurovision parody thing but making it natural, not feel staged? That's the question, because he'll be struggling. And at the time this will be airing, if it airs on BBC One, because that's the other issue that's going on, might just be an iPlayer exclusive because of the football on one side and Eurovision the other, is will it not feel weird for Graham sat there going, next, I'm in this Doctor Who episode that's on before us on BBC One, I'm going to have to reference this in Eurovision? No. Some people have watched it though, yeah. And so I think that'll be interesting from a Eurovision standpoint. Because I'm also a Eurovision fan, because I own the YouTube channel Eurovision World, where I talk about Eurovision, Junior Eurovision, Eurovision Dance, Eurovision Young Musician, Eurovision Choir, and all the other variations of the word Eurovision, including American version and all sorts. So I think, as a whole, that the news is fun. It's exciting, it's giddy, and I'm excited on two fronts. One, because I love the concept of the Interstellar Song Contest. Two, I'm really excited to find out if Ryland can act, as well as find out if Graham Norton can do a Eurovision parody thing natural. And I'm excited, as a Eurovision fan, to find out, will Graham Norton, and I repeat, will Graham Norton mention the fact that he, my good chum, did Doctor Who mere moments ago? Or will he not reference the fact that he was in Doctor Who? I think Ryland might reference the fact that he's in Doctor Who during the semi-finals early in the week. A, to help promote the Doctor Who episode. B, just because he wants to talk about the fact that he's in the Interstellar Song Contest and he knows what it's like to host a fake Eurovision that feels so real. So I hope that we get a lot of and enough references in it to be able to sustain the fact that it really was a reference to Eurovision. I wonder what the villains are going to be for the Interstellar Song Contest. I am so curious on that. I am literally excited for this episode. I think, because what it does, right, and say for instance, we did a Taskmaster episode Doctor Who, I'll be really excited for that. Because my passion is Doctor Who. And I did it with my other passions, such as Eurovision, Taskmaster, Gogglebox, all the others, remakes and international versions of TV shows, reality competition shows such as The Traitors, Lego Masters, all the. You add Doctor Who to it, then boy, I'm gonna love it more. So if that's lighting's gone really bright, I don't know why. It must need charging, so I'll disappear. So there we have it. That is my overall opinion that Graham Norton is going to be excellent in Doctor Who, and that has been Whovian News. I've been your host, Tom Mason. Until next time. Ooh! Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel